Our next video notes that we're taking is on Shays Rebellion. The first thing I need you to do is to go through and illustrate this page. It's going to be just a little farmer man. It's supposed to be a pitchfork, but it's more like just a fork. I guess he's hungry. But go ahead and illustrate that on your next page. The title of this notes is again Shays Rebellion. Okay, and we're going to go through a little bit of information about Shays. So down here in the body, we're going to go write some key information. First off, we're just going to make little bullet points. 90% of America at this time were farmers. 90% of Americans were farmers. Means they had an agriculture society. Okay, agriculture is the big key there. As this was happening, one thing we don't see very often is that many farmers were going into debt. And we talked about that before. That just means that they owe money to somebody else. The next thing is when they win the debt, they would lose farms. So that, imagine that you're sitting there at your house and all of a sudden somebody comes in, takes away your house from you and says you no longer live there. That's what's happening. As you can see that, people probably are not going to accept that very well. So what's going to happen is the farmers arm themselves and what they do is they close down the courts. So if a court can't open to say that you're going to lose your farm, then you don't lose your farm. It was an ingenious way. Now today, if that happened, basically the police or the army would come in and shut that rebellion down. However, during this time under the Articles of Confederation, they were not able to do that. And so Shays and the farmers shut down America. So what you're going to have is basically a group of 100 men with rifles are going to be able to shut down the entire entire country because they were able to do things that we weren't able to do at this time. They were able to take out the army, they were able to take out the court system and hold everybody hostage. What they wanted was they wanted they wanted the government. They wanted them to provide money to the farmers. Okay, this is the want. This is what they wanted to happen. Now, do you see the government going through and doing that very easily? Probably not. So they're going to go through and try to work something out. The problem is that under the AOC, the government has no money. And with having no money, it's because they can't collect taxes. Well, so the court system, this is what the farmers want, and they can't, the government can't provide it because of this. So basically, Shays and the farmers shut down America. What it essentially shows at the end of all of this is simple. Is our big impact that the U.S. needs a stronger government and the AOC will not work. Right? So what I need you to do is finish filling that out and wait for further instructions.